Welcome to Gamesiders, my fellow Koopalings. I'm Yoshi on the go, and this is the second review of the Earthfall campaign review series. Breakdown.
Whatever we do, let's do it fast. We've seen a lot of those things around here, and something tells me we're going to see a lot more soon.
The campaign starts as our four heroes' car breaks down, and they need to keep calm and carry on and try to find another car to fix. Immediately, this truck right here always has guns in it, so don't forget about that. And immediately, of course, we see that this is a nighttime level, which is the first nighttime level we get in Earthfall. And it's also raining, so just like many rainy Seattle nights, this level sets a particular somber mood.
Charging station up ahead. Waitley Auto Repair. Might have some old gas cars that survived the...
Our surviving heroes come across this junkyard and, oh, look at that, it's the Earthfall logo. I guess we should check it out.
Let's turn the power on for that printer.
Printer? What are you talking about? Are we going to print brochures and throw them at the aliens? That doesn't make any sense.
Printer's up. Get some gear.
All right, well, we flip the power back on and ready to... What? What do you mean? Print. Press X to print. Wait, printing AK-67. 3, 2, 1... Oh my gosh, this is a 3D printer and we can print our own guns? Whoa, that's so cool! So obviously, okay, that's bad acting, my bad. But that's my favorite aspect, I think, my favorite element that sets Earthfall apart from all the other shooters. Because we're in the future, we can just 3D print our own guns. It's a brilliant idea and I love how it's executed. Once we're introduced to the concept of 3D printing our own guns, we're tasked to search cars in the area. And unfortunately, you shouldn't bother. It's always going to be this pest control car in the back corner of the map. So just go straight there and check it out.
This van takes gas, but it lost the wheel somewhere.
I also appreciate the design choices for this map, whereas instead of going from point A to point B, this is the first map at least I've had in a co-op shooter where we stay put on a single level and we're given objectives, in this case to repair the car. And I like that because it kind of shakes up the classic Left 4 Dead formula. And once you get the junkyard open, you look for the wheel, and cool thing about this is that the wheel actually always changes location. I have had a few repeat locations, but generally speaking, it's all pretty different. We attach the wheel and then begin pushing the van to the inspection area. Oh, and don't forget about the boss fights. If you don't catch it at the start of the level, hopefully you'll see it at some point in time, and that's this active health station that's usually paired with 3D printers, which is a very cool idea. Now, you have to be injured to use it, but it'll fully heal you at any time, which is fantastic. Definitely taking another page from Valve, from Half-Life, very similar in that, and for all the right reasons. Also, if you don't discover this early on, yeah, you can totally upgrade your fences by attaching propane tanks to them. So any enemies that come close will catch on fire, and that's amazing. Wait, there's a ladder here? Oh my gosh. I had no idea. That's so cool. I love discovering new things on levels that I've played over and over again. Ooh, time for another boss. Let's do this!
Found some gas.
Oh, and just a tip, going beyond the junkyard is this little shed that usually has a ton of supplies. As we can see, the Earthfall logo right there. Oh, I guess it's worth checking out. But yeah, there's almost always some supplies in this back shed. So definitely keep that in mind.
Well, we'll put this gear to good use. I have another one. Tank's full. Let's get it going. There's no battery. Didn't anyone think to check that?
Ah, this is so cool. And the final step is just to find the battery, install it, wait for the holdout, and escape.
Finally.
And Maya says it best. Finally. Alright, let's talk about the stuff I don't like. Because Breakdown is a much smaller level than traditional Earthfall levels, it's really, really important that the things we do, the objectives we have in this level, has a lot of variety. Now, luckily, all of the tasks that we have, the locations for finding the battery, the gas, the tire, and more all change, but it's always those items, and it's always in that order. And furthermore, start the level, it's always the same car. Why does it have to be a pest control? Like maybe we can have it be an armored vehicle once, or a pickup truck, or a minivan every once in a while. Implementing that would be as simple as just getting a new skin, for example. All right, so these are my suggestions on how to tweak Breakdown. First step is I would change the locations and the positions of the cars. Each of the objectives locations change dynamically, so it would be really fresh to have that apply to the vehicles as well. I know the pest control is kind of important and it pops up in future levels, but changing that to a skin that the game itself can reference would go a long way into having a dynamic playthrough, not just of this level, but of the future levels where this vehicle shows up again. All right, and my third suggestion would be to have additional random objectives. For example, finding a functional spark plug or a headlight, or heck, we could just go really silly with it and be in need of a bobblehead for the dashboard. Having additional objectives thrown in, even the silly ones, and even having the order switched around would be a lot of fun. My fourth suggestion would be to scale the objectives with the difficulty. With a higher difficulty comes a lot more frustration, and so simplifying the objectives would really help to make the harder difficulties more enjoyable. For example, spawning the cars closer to the station, or having one less objective to fulfill in order to complete the level. And number 5 would be to have a checkpoint, which is a general change I'd like to see throughout the whole game. In the case of the breakdown level, I would like to put it right here.
There's no battery. Didn't anyone think to check that?
Because of how challenging these levels really can be, which is a good thing, it's good to have that challenge, but it sucks when you die and you have to restart all over again. So a checkpoint at this particular location I think would be perfect for still being a challenge, but also respecting the time of the game player. And there you have it. That's my review of Earthfall's level breakdown. Overall, I think it's good. I love how it introduces 3D printing as well as the health healing station, as well as how it breaks up the traditional co-op shooter formula for how a level plays out. So I'd say it's good on its own right, but with a few changes it can become even better. Thank you for watching.